I play Achilles a lot. This is on my Smurf, just because I want to play with my friend, Jonathan. He's the hunter, and on my main account, I'm I have a diamond frame Achilles. I play him in ranked a lot. This is just my thought process throughout it. I'm not the best player, obviously. I wouldn't even consider myself a decent player, but this is my thought process throughout the entire game. Don't take it 100% as truth. I'm obviously going to have flaws because I'm not a pro player. With that disclaimer, I'm just going to commentate over it and just give you guys my thought process. I'm not going to say if anything is right or wrong, and I'll definitely call myself out if I do something stupid. Okay, so I like starting the game in damage stance. Just personal preference. I think it just helps with poke, which Achilles is very good at. You see, I sold my third pot because I figured I'm going against either Kumba or Kuzumbo solo. So either one of those guardians, I'm not going to need that third extra pot. And I'll also have the sustain from my 2. So right here, I pick my 3. The thought process behind picking the 3 is that right now in solo lane, it's very important to just clear the first 3 minions. So like these 3 melee minions. You want to clear these and then go to your blue. So you can get the blue experience, you kill these, and then come back and you'll be able to get the experience from the archers. If you clear this whole wave instead, you'll have your wave push into his tower or to his side. And as a guardian, you definitely want that to happen. So if I did that, my wave would be pushed up like probably right here on the second wave, which is terrible for me because I won't be able to clear. He can push me under tower if he chooses his dash. So you're going to see right here. Oh, also back to this wave is if you do clear this whole wave, there's like 95% chance that you won't get your experience from the blue buff, which is important for you to hit level 2. If you miss any of these minions and the blue buff, you're most likely not going to hit level 2, which can mess with your entire laning phase. So this first wave is very important. Right now, I'm going to poke this Kuzumbo, because if I remember correctly, he only got 3 pots. I want to abuse that. I have 5 health pots. I think he had 2 health pots and a multi-pot. But you definitely want to manage your sustain in lane. And Achilles has his 2 to heal, whereas Kuzumbo doesn't have any innate sustain, which right now in solo lane is very important because you're picking up Glide Shield, Berserker Shield on the top 2 gods, excluding King Arthur because he's banned all the time. But King Arthur would also pick Glide Shield, but Bellona and Achilles pick up those shields for sustain. So right now you see me, I'm just poking him. I get my warriors stacks too. So like I said, I'm only clearing these 3, whereas he shot his Kappa to hit these. That's very good for me because it pushes his wave to my tower if he cleared these fast enough. So most abilities, this is why I like leveling Achilles' 3 first, is that if you even hit these archers back here, the possibility of them just clearing the melee minions will they'll let your archers kill these archers and not them just trade out 1 for 1. Which means likewise that these archers will step up here and start attacking the next wave when it comes, / give them XP instead of these just dying. So if I hit these archers, since he hit these archers and he's going to clear these will definitely kill my back archers, which will let this push up. So that's why I like using Achilles 3 on just the first 3 melee minions like you saw. Like you see here, these still survived. These are killing these. I got experience for 1. I was trying to block the Kappa. Again, I'm just trying to poke out this Kuzumbo. What I really want to do, that I didn't do right there, is block the Kappa.
Nice job. Thanks, babe.
And just to stop his clear and to keep pushing it in. I understand that warriors are supposed to, get early pressure on this wave. In this lane, but he's not going for totem, and he just wants to get this wave. So I hit level 3 before him, which is great. I get my 2, and I can just start sustaining. I was gonna look at this, but I just decided to go wave. I probably should have just went and did the totem of Ku instead. Again, just trying to poke out this Kuzumbo and abuse it, so when I hit level 5, I have a chance to kill him. Now my big mistake, A, missed that, and B, didn't realize Bako wasn't going to go to my blue. I should have realized because there's no cams for him to do it along the way. It makes no sense coming here. This is where I think my wave management was bad, because I definitely needed to clear this a lot faster. And I think I realized that now, that instead of going to this blue, I'm like, maybe I should get totem just in case. And I see this Thanatos, I'm like, okay, I have no chance of securing this. I might even die here. Nice. So I just wanted to get the totem to make sure I have that mana sustain. And also gives my team gold. I'm gonna try. I hit level 5, so I realize that I can have kill potential. This Kuzumbo makes a great play and turns around and saves this Thanatos. Me hitting that stun there, I don't think it would matter because my 3 was down. I would have had to kill that Thanatos before Kuzenbo pushed me. This was my bad. I shouldn't have double ulted there. So I know now that Kusumo's TP is down. I've been playing pretty poorly. I'm just gonna grab this and back for Glide Shield. I have more than enough gold. Glide Shield's only 1700, so I should back as soon as I get that gold to start sustaining. So I get Glide Shield and I start TPing. When you're TPing, you can buy items as long as you're in the phone. So I personally buy at least my one big item and then buy wards while I'm TPing. I just don't want to accidentally miss my big item that I backed for. In this case, Glide Shield. But I'll buy wards as I'm TPing to save some time. It's not the biggest thing, but it definitely helps a lot.
LMAO!
Let's go. This Thanatos is actually really ass, by the way. And then just some banter, because that's just what I say. No disrespect. Just want to stop his back. I'm totally fine taking that push. Again, just trying to hinder him. I just gotta be careful not to get pushed under tower. Like I said, as long as I don't get pushed under tower, I'm fine. It looked like he kind of speed hacked there, but whatever. I stopped his back again.
Oh, that was a really good back. I finished Devos and got T2 boots from that.
Whoa, he is speed hacking. This Kuzenbo.
Is it really easy to speed hack?
Okay. And right now, I ward up here. This is a good ward because you can see people coming this way, or from the blue. So they really have no entrance unless they come through your jungle, which, you know, the mid laner would tell me, or back. I ward here because in case Thanatos wants ult from here.
Mic off.
Okay. So I just do my blue buff. So I just want to ward here in case Thanatos wants gank, ulting from Fire Giant like Thor, Rat, Thanatos. That's a pretty good spot. Right now, right here, I see Kuzenbo go to his blue. So I have two options. I either freeze this wave here or go to these back camps after clearing this wave and pushing out. Right now, I'm ahead, and I really would rather give my farm to like Poseidon or Baka. So I would let them have this. Typically, you know, as a solo laner, you want to clear away fast, get totem, get any buffs, and like also get these back camps. And if you have pressure, you want to invade. That was one mistake that I think my playstyle in this game, that was just one mistake that I did this game, was that I just let Kuzenbo kind of farm evenly, I would say. But later on, I start proxying. So I decide he misses 1, 2, now 3 minions, which is huge. I'm waiting here. He misses another. and that's almost a wave, which is insanely good for me. So now I leveled my 2. It really depends. It really depends if you want to level your 2 or 1 next. The 1, you only get like damage, whereas the 2 will increase the percentage of damage, the number of heals, and the percentage of protections you get. So I feel like it's probably worth to level that up. Excuse me. I play tested it with both ways, and it feels like they do the same results, but I also really like the healing because, as you've seen throughout this entire laning phase, my entire goal is just to constantly poke this person while just healing up. There's rarely a time where I'm lower health than, you know, this Kuzenbo. And most of the time, I don't even really clear wave. I just poke this Kuzenbo as much as I can. Is just to poke this Kuzenbo. That is really convenient timing. I'll keep the wave here. I can actually kill him if he's doing this. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back just like a couple seconds. Knowing your damage limits is very good. Like I say, if he is doing that, I could kill him. Also, the ward I placed right here, you saw Thanatos walk through this way. Right here. So this ward covers this entrance, this entrance, this entrance. The only way he could gank me is going through here or going down through here. But we have a ward here and Poseidon's in mid. So there's really no way that he's going to ult me or gank me successfully because I know these 2 wards are right here. Ideally, I would probably push this one on the XP so I know which way he's going, and the mid laner would also know which way he's going, whether he's going this way or this way. But I see him going over here, so I'll start playing more careful. Oh, never mind. I also just missed. Santos is here. I know I have my heals, I have multiple other things. I see Agni rotating this way. Thanatos stopped on this ward. Without this ward, I would have died. Because I wouldn't have realized that he would have ulted. Because to me, it seemed like he was just going to go back in his jungle and farm. But he stood there for a second, which signifies one thing. He's either backing or he's going to ult. And you didn't see the yellow circle around the enemy. So that means that he's ulting. There's no reason for him to just stand in this place and do nothing for like a quick second. Unless he was typing. But then you start seeing him move this way. So you know that he's ulting. And I also see Agni, so I definitely want to just back up. Thanatos dives, he's dead. I didn't chase him because I realized he was just going to take that tower shot and die. We see Agni is still here. I think Baka kills him later.
Are you kidding me?
I go invade his blue because he backed. And his teleport is down now. This is just me not knowing the timer. That's one thing I need to get better at. It's 2 minutes for blue buffs,
Oh,
the
his
red
blue
buffs,
just
speed
came
buffs,
up.
purples,
That's unfortunate.
and it just spawned.
I'm fine here.
There's no kill potential that this Kuzmo has, like, at all. Unless I just play like an idiot.
I need it back really bad though.
I need it back. I have too much gold. I should have backed around like a couple minutes ago when I had enough money for boots. My back timings have been really bad. This Poseidon is invading this, which is very good and also very risky because we see Kuzumbo was at the totem of Ku, so we know Poseidon could get the blue buff. But the possibility of this Kuzumbo going to the blue buff could actually mess with this Poseidon. So right now I'm gonna go into Runic Shield because their only magical damage is Kumba, Kuzbo, Agni. Agni is level 8 compared to our Poseidon, so I figured that they actually have like 0 magical damage right now. And if I want to rotate level 8 Agni with Runic Shield on them, is gonna do 0 damage. We got Thanatos and Shablanke ult from this, which is good. We see Agni and Kuzmo just looking. There's 4 in right lane, or in right jungle. So Jonathan has free range to 1v1 here. He's also 2 levels up, which is great. So he kills him, which is a great job by him. Kuzumbo backs, I just take this, and this is where my lead starts to formulate. Poseidon invading that blue buff, A, lets me have this timer, and B, reduces Kuzumbo's sustain. This means that he doesn't have mana to clear wave, and now that I'm proxying, I'm doing this A because he backed, this tower gets pushed in. If this Kuzumbo comes and fights me, this wave right here goes into his tower. He loses that whole wave right here to the tower, and it does probably half of this tower's health. So Kuzmo did a good job in coming to defend this lane. However, proxying allows me to clear this fast before it reaches in this lane. Allows me to go into this jungle and invade these buffs. So I see that this timer is coming up, and I want to reduce Kuzmo's sustain. That is why I want to invade this blue buff. A, gives me more farm. B, hurts Kuzmo a lot more than hurts me. I want to place it on the XP camp. So since this wave is here, he can't defend this.
Steal this.
He's gonna come over, but Bacchus is here. I use my 1 to secure just in case he does happen to get there. We got his ult for no reason. I should have just tanked this for this Bacchus. But he's fine, he's 3 levels up on this Kumba. I see Kumba on this ward. This really fucking good ward right here. So I know he's coming over this way. So that rotation in itself, Kumba rotating here, what does he gain? He can either get his XP or totem. I think he does totem, but a Guardian doing totem right here is not worth it. He wastes too much time for almost nothing, I would say. And I see Thanatos doing
Kumba's
his
still over here.
back camps right here. He's probably gonna go speed if he hasn't done it. I'm fine here. I
Okay, I'm
take like
actually
0
just fine.
damage.
I got
Kuzubo
Kumba
pushed
ult.
me out of Kumba CC. I got Kumba ult. I should have said something, but it's
That's
fine.
huge for us.
Oni wave is just gonna help push all these lanes.
Go pull it this way. So
I
they
pull
don't
it this
really
way.
See me.
Just so I can see what's happening and see it. They don't see
I'm
me
going
autoing
back.
it. Back.
Kuzumo's TP is down.
I should have bought
Count
something
with
else.
shell.
That was really bad of me. I have 1000k. I didn't even buy wards, I think.
Extra shell won't hurt anyone.
So my goal here is to just fight him because we have this Oni wave, and
This
Oni
Oni
wave
wave's
is
gonna hurt him
basically
a lot.
do just as much damage as
I
like a
wanna fight
fire
him
wave.
this. He doesn't have sustain. I can actually just kill him.
Why rush like that? That was like free.
I just stun him and then ult.
So my plan, stun, ult. Got the stun, ulting,
Oh,
but he
shit.
did a really
That's
good
good
job
play.
and dashed through me, which saved him.
I just heal up. He's gonna have to back eventually. He can't do his blue. I'll just invade him. Just gonna keep poking him out until he has to back. Look at his wards. I mean, I'll just proxy him. He's backing. I can invade his blue.
So I invade his blue here. I might be off on his TP timer.
That's his TP down.
Again, timers are not my strong suit. Ability cooldowns I can do, but timers I'm weak at. There's nothing to really do here. Baka just takes my wave. I made a misplay here. I should have just kept tanking it. Because his golden blade hit this Kuzenbo, which gave him aggro. He probably could have took the tower if I didn't drop that. I realized that as I did it.
Auto cancel this. Kumba's coming over. I'll just walk away.
So my mistake before backing, I didn't buy any wards. I should have, yeah, I needed to clear this and go help.
Rotate over.
Always clear your wave first.
I got Kumba ult.
I missed like everything there.
Jonathan got that? What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, because I'm not.
I didn't see the Hachimon on us.
Whoa, we're
But
melee.
that was
first of
nice.
all.
That was good that he got it.
I know my team can do that.
So my goal here is just to push this. Because I know I can just get this tower. I'll just let the minion wave get it.
Go proxy.
I'll proxy
invade his
and then
blue,
get the blue.
Invade the back cams back. Probably to his back camps.
I'm just seeing if I can get these.
Oh, got
You did
both of
good.
those. Trolling a little bit. We'll just take these and back.
So I'll just take these because
Start
A,
rotating
they're
over.
at gold.
I have a lot
Denied
of gold.
this Agni farm.
Nice. We're 12k up. We can't really lose if,
Ha! Way to jinx us, buddy.
I mean, we really can't lose.
Hey man, I'm just gonna start int feeding now.
I don't care, I'm on my Smurf.
Shit. Wait, you're smurfing?
Yeah.
So
I'm reporting
crowded.
you.
I got a Jean-Cui jungle who doesn't know how to gank it.
So we're extremely up. It's gonna be really hard for them to come back unless we just start trolling. In ranked, my mentality is just don't lose lane. You can go even or positive, but as long as you don't lose lane, that's all you really need to do. I know as Achilles, I should push that lead, but as long as you know your team knows that you're fine, it's good. I'm gonna back up a little bit before we start this fight. So Jonathan
Over this
is mid.
also.
I'm coming
And also
mid.
Just giving myself notes.
I see this Agni. He's extremely
I'm just
underleveled.
gonna push up.
Jonathan and me
Jonathan.
both have level
I take
leads on
0
him.
damage from this
I know I
Agni.
can tank this.
We can
I have
probably kill
Runic
him.
and tier 2 Pestilence.
Tower.
And we just collapse. We
Nice.
Poseidon Bacchus come through
We
this
can probably
way,
just-
Yeah, that
and
I'm ready to
it was just an easy
we can
kill.
probably just get this.
Agni was by himself, and it was just bad play on,
We
bad
get them
positioning
raw,
on
you
his
can
part.
just execute any of them. Baka's pushing right, so this is totally fine for us.
Right
I
now,
save that character. I save Jonathan.
oh wait, no, I
I
didn't
can
save
just
Jonathan.
ult,
I think I saved
Kuz and
Poseidon. That's my bad. Then I just ult him, use an execute range,
And,
easy play.
I'll tank until minions come in.
for that.
Tank for
We'll get
these.
this. We can just get right lane.
That was a good dash by Shibalanke.
Just attack right lane. We have a wave here. I'll just shell here, just in case. I take like 0 damage. This is fine.
Right now
I
we
wanna
should just
retreat
back.
'cause I have low health.
I have a TP if we're gonna do fire.
Feels bad. I had to beats that.
Thanatos is coming. We're fine though.
So Baka makes a great play right here. He waits for Thanatos to see if we're doing fire, because they haven't been warding at all. I think Kumba might have put a sentry on here. I ward behind us because I always go behind here to try to steal like fire. And it's just, that's one other entrance that they can't go through. Because A, there's minions gonna be pushing up here. The only other way is they go through this corridor to stop us. So I teleport to that ward, we get it, and we just win this fight right here. It's 2 guardians against, you know, this entire team. Nothing for them to really do. No secure that they could do really. Okay.
I'm gonna get my reset.
I got his dash here.
He's dead.
I didn't need ult
They're
because
gonna
he
have
was
to
definitely
back
dead.
if they wanna actually save this game.
I don't think they want to.
Baka backed here, which
Like this Agni.
literally just delayed the game.
I'll tank it.
We could have ended, but Baka wasn't here.
Try
He had
to get some
ult. He could have
easy
just
kills.
ulted.
Just focus this. I missed.
I missed my
Just
ult
gotta
on
stay on
Titan.
this.
I'm bad. Cause
Okay, we trolled a little bit.
Why didn't we win there?
cause Achilles ult does like 540 base damage.
Definitely could have won. But that's alright. They
At max
can't get
rank.
anything.
That Titan had 1600 left.
I
It
trolled
wouldn't
like a lot.
kill
there.
it, but it definitely would have just made this game a lot easier. Probably. Could have
Don't
just
worry,
walked
I
in
get
and
that.
killed it.
What do I even want? Like, I don't know what to build now. Like,
This isn't my typical build.
Titan's
But-
Bane? I don't know. They don't even have that much
I-
defense.
I'm just extremely ahead.
yeah, that's
You
what
have
I'm saying, dude, that's why
Executioner.
I'm crit. Yeah,
Poison Star maybe?
probably, honestly. Yeah.
So, what I want here is probably a Wing Blade, honestly. Or... Actually,
Need to,
Void Shield.
take this one.
Right now I kind of want damage and protections, which is why I went to Void Shield.
We can...
I say... we
I
get
got the
this,
Pestilence for the
so
Thanatos,
we have
for his
super
Death
fire
Scythe, and
minions.
potentially this Shablanque. I wanted to get this Oni wave because we have 2 fire waves that
Oh, I think this guy's
also
dead.
be Oni. I wait here
He dashed down
So
this
I know-
way.
just to see where the Shablanque goes. Stun, easy kill.
Nice. That's actually
Yeah, I think
one of the most important.
I didn't dash.
Fine.
I didn't dash forward. Otherwise, the Shablanque could have gone up. I ward here. Typical
Sentry
warding
this.
spot when you're pushing up.
Okay. We should just get this.
Jonathan takes a death sight to the face. That was just bad positioning on my part.
help in the back.
Okay. I got Thanatos. Coming back.
Baka gets left, which is great for
Baka
us.
got left, so this is totally fine.
But we lost Jonathan, which sucks.
Oh, I didn't know he was going this way. Okay. He's fine.
So this Baka's alright. So what I wanted to do here is just
We're gonna
keep
have huge
these
minions.
2 people and potentially more people
I'm just
occupied
doing
to
this
try
so
get
Baka
this
can
wave
actually,
in
like-
here, or this wave to the Titan. However,
Why did
it was
Baka
just me.
push Phoenix? I don't know.
I thought this Baka would have just pushed Phoenix, but that's alright. We're playing sloppy. I was debating whether or not to TP to that, but that would have just been bad.
Mic off.
So this right here, bad. It's a 2v whatever team comes here. He died. Poseidon's probably gonna die.
Mic on.
Okay, so our Baka's actually just trolling.
There's no reason to be up here without wards too. And they probably even saw people coming this way.
Here, we kill this Thanatos when he comes.
Yeah.
So we see Thanatos. Dash in. Dash again. Stun.
Nice.
And Jonathan hits autos.
You want to take this Phoenix?
Good play on.
Yeah.
Good play with
Shablanque just backed.
Jonathan.
Just face back it.
We should have just backed off here. But
Yeah, let's go.
we're feeling ourselves.
Okay, yeah. We just gotta retreat. Just attack Fire Giant. This is like for sure guaranteed.
So we get this Fire Giant for free. Nothing they can do. If they come, we kill him. I mean, kill them. And I have upgraded TP, so I'm fine if I just back and
So if our
teleport to
Baka
something.
didn't troll, I think we could have ended a lot earlier.
I ward here. I saw them de-ward. I see this Kumba coming, so I'm just gonna stop them. Because if Kumba comes,
Kumba
there's a
behind us.
possibility. We got his mez, so he's no issue to our backline. We get this Phoenix for free. I'm taking because I thought Baka was gonna go in. I accidentally dropped it again. I misplayed here,
Oh,
and I just
I whiffed.
missed this Xbalanque. If I didn't, we could have got mid Phoenix and potentially survive.
Fighting. We can actually steal left Phoenix with.
I miss everything. That was just bad. Good job on this Baka though. This Baka ended the game.
Gang shit.
See,
However-
that was really
However, this Baka made this game last longer than it needed to be. It should have ended like 10 minutes ago. But that was just my thought process behind this. And it's not the end all be all. I definitely make mistakes. But this is just learning experience. So thanks for watching, and talk to you